Hello guys. Yes. Um yes guys, I want to thank you so much for my last video. My last video I posted, you guys leave some comments in the comment section, and I'm really going to check out the manga for the Baruto. So, thank you guys. Thank you for that. So, as I was there thinking about that, it it flashed back to me, letting me know that, like, when it comes on to like the excitement and the joy and the love that anime brings towards us as anime fans, I came to the realization that, like, what is missing when I'm start to watch like anime nowadays, what's missing for me, I don't know how you guys feel. You guys can comment in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this, because this is something that I've been thinking about for a long while now, and I just want to share it with you guys. So the thing that has been taken away from me is surprise. The element of surprise is not really there for me anymore. Like, when I just start to watch anime and when I fall in love, deep in love with anime, like when I have like I'm watching so many animes, like I'm losing track of what happening in so many animes nowadays. It's like because I watch so many. Like back then I used to have a friend who used to get my anime for me, because when I just moved in the anime space, in the anime genre, at that time I didn't know much about anime. So I had a friend, and all of us can speak of this, like when we get in tune to anime, what drawn us to anime, whether it was a friend, whether it was your wife, whether it's your husband, whether you just meet upon it by unexpected circumstance. Like, everybody can tell when they get into anime and be like they start to follow anime on a whole on an everyday basis. So for me, there was a friend, and this friend used to provide my anime for me. So in this story, I'm just gonna show you where all of this development happened and where it started from, where for me, and the surprise is not there for me anymore. That, because when I'm talking about surprise, all I'm saying is like this is where like the manga, and I know the manga has to be there before the actual anime make itself, but I'm saying to say, like, before, when I used to just get my anime and I used to watch my anime, there was so much surprise for me. I used to have this tingling feeling inside, like, what is gonna happen, what is gonna take place. I remember at that time when I just gone in the genre of anime, just learning anime, I didn't know about manga at the time. So you have to understand where I'm coming from. I have no idea about manga. All I know, I was just getting anime to watch, and I was watching anime, and it was so wonderful and enjoyable. And the surprise, I get so many surprises, I could name a lot of surprise, like when Luffy said gear, second gear. That was a surprise for me, because I never know that was even, when he said that, I was like, whoa, okay, second gear. So all of those stuff was so exciting. Even in Naruto, this the fight when Naruto was fighting Sasuke in the like, it wasn't even fighting Sasuke at the time. I would say he was fighting Gaara. Remember that whole fight with Gaara, when Gaara eventually summoned the one tail, and then when he summoned the one tail, Naruto eventually summoned the thing that he learned from Jiraiya, where he summoned the frog. What is his name? Slipped me right now. I don't remember his name. But if you guys watch Naruto, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So when he summoned that, it was a surprise for me, because every time when Jiraiya was teaching him how to do the summoning of like the summoning beast, he used to summon this tadpole. Like, he couldn't do it. So when that happened, that was a big surprise. Even when Naruto do the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he summoned like a thousands of Shadow Clone. Even Sasuke was surprised. Sasuke was like, "What the?" Like, so as I grown up in the genre, and learning about anime and knowing new anime like Hunter X Hunter, Bleach, like I said, the Naruto, the One Piece, Soul Eater, Code Geass, like a lot of these Full Metal Alchemist, a lot of these anime for me, I watched them without knowing there was like the manga. Cause as I said, I'm saying to you, I never know about manga at the time. I was new coming into this genre. In this early 2000, this is when I was just getting into anime. I just started to learn about anime. So my friend used to give me these stuff. And when I think it was one day I went to his office. And I was like, he was there reading something on his computer. So this is when I really know about manga now, He was reading, and I was like, "Hey bro, what is that you're reading?" He was like, "I'm reading manga, man." I said, "Manga?" I said, like, "What is that?" Like, he catch my eyes. I was like, "What is that?" He was like, "Manga, dude, this is where the anime start from. This is where all the anime that I've been given, this is where it start from. This is where the development start from. They have to do the writing and the drawing first." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So that was the first time. That was like, if my memory serves me correct, that was like in 2000 around 2007, 2006. Yeah, it was like 2006, 2007, going to like maybe 2008. So I'm saying to myself, manga, wow. So the first manga he put me on to read, the first manga, this was like my first like go knowing to like know about manga now. This is the first time I really like know what is manga. So the first manga he put me on was Kingdom. So I started to read Kingdom, and then in this black and white genre, I was like, Kingdom, like, whoa, okay. So the more I read, the more I get. It's like I find reading manga, guys. I'm fine reading manga is so much more. Like, it's so much more like breathtaking than watching the actual anime itself. And I'm not saying anime is bad, guys. All I'm saying is like when I'm reading manga, the detail, we get more details and we get a lot more stuff in the manga more than we get in the anime. That is what I find out. Like when I'm start to read and I start to develop my genre of reading more mangas and a lot more mangas on top of that, that is when I realize and understand that this feel of anime and like the manga and like there's a whole lot more genre out there. And then when this thing come in with the manhwa and the webtoon, that take it to a whole different level. So for me, that's all I'm saying. Like back then, I used to get a lot more surprise. Like certain fights, I used to like hand my pins and like my body will literally start to tremble because I don't know what is gonna happen. It's like that was the type of excitement I used to get when I used to watch anime, but now it's different. No, sometimes I have to develop this thing of not reading manga right now. I try to stem myself from not reading the manga. Like just try to wait on the anime. Like I'm saying, like if you are a new anime fan or you just fall in love with anime, I would say stick to the anime if the anime is out right now. Don't jump and read manga because it's gonna take you away from the anime itself, and then you're gonna read a lot more manga than really focusing on the anime. Because as I said, when you read the manga or manhwa or whatever you read out there, you get in a lot more detail. Like like for me, as I said, reading Kingdom for me was so exciting, was so exhilarating. Like that for me, like carry me to another level where I never been before. And then after the Kingdom, my first I would have say my first Manhwa, my first manhwa I read was Noblies. That was the first manhwa I read was Noblies, and from that I never turned back, my friend. I have never turned back, fans. Like I'm telling you, anime, I never look back from that because that was like so much joy. It's like I'm reading Noblies, and it's like I know I have to go to work tomorrow. This is what how much I was so in tune with this thing. I know I have to go to, and I'm reading Noblies, right? And sometime at 3, 4 o'clock, I'm still up reading, and I have to go to work in the morning. So you have to understand what I say. So sometimes when I'm reading this thing, I get so addicted. It's like I only have like 2 hours worth of sleep left, and I have to force myself to go sleep because I was so anxious reading this thing. I want to know what is gonna happen in the next chapter, and each time I want to know what is gonna happen in the next chapter. That that is a whole reading has become so addicted by reading this stuff. So all I'm saying, if you're a new anime fan out there and you just get into anime, I will tell all of you guys, watch the anime first. Please, guys, just watch the anime first, and then if you find yourself don't like the anime as much, you can go ahead and read it. But I'm just telling you, just watch the anime first, and then you go from there. Because I'm saying, if you're gonna watch the anime, and then you're gonna read the manga, it's like you're not gonna get that surprise. You're not gonna get that enthusiastic feeling that you normally get if you're watching something. Because at the end of the day, you're always gonna know what is gonna happen. It's like if you see the anime going on, you say, oh, like Luffy is gonna do Gear 4 here. Like Gear 4 is coming. Like all of that stuff. Like if you don't know Gear 4 is coming, I like read, like anime fans know this. If you know you just watching the anime and you have to wait on the anime and you don't know this thing is coming, and then when you see it for the first, you're like, fuck, Luffy Gear 4, like yeah, that is the excitement and the feeling you get. It's like you want to beat down the place. You want to throw all to, yes, that kind of excitement and feeling. That is what I'm saying. Like all those stuff is crazy. But I'm saying to you guys, like, it doesn't matter what are you watching, what are you reading. At the end of the day, we are all fans of anime, guys. So, as I said, you guys tell me to read the manga of the Baruto is much better. So I'm gonna check out the manga of it and see what it is like and see. But I was trying to just save myself from the not so excitement that I normally get. So I was just saving myself to feel that excitement when I was watching the anime of Baruto, but I didn't get that excitement. All I get from Baruto was just, oh my god, disappointment and disappointment and disappointment. God, like, so you can understand where I'm coming from. So it's like, but I want to thank you guys. Thank you, all of you guys, for tuning in.